He's that. You ever see that meme where it's Squidward looking at Patrick and
out the window? Out the window?
You?
It's gonna be Cody looking at Jaden Daniels and Bill.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Just walking away.
No, that was you looking at Lamar and Derrick Henry.
Oh man.
Now listen, and
it was more so for the jerseys. See, that's the thing. If I'm gonna pivot for a team,
but then you're not a fan.
I'm not a fan of the Ravens.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, okay, so you're saying since you're coming from.
Out of all the teams that you could have picked, my man, because you're free to pick whoever.
I would have let that guy know, hey, listen, turn around.
So now this is what I'm gonna say, and this is how I'm gonna
Papa Huey.
I'm gonna piggyback on what he was thinking earlier, and this is how I'm gonna premise, and this is how we're gonna figure out what he's thinking.
Here we go.
You're from London.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick any NFL team that you want. What's the NFL team you're picking? This is how we're going to find out where he wants to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we find out. You got to ask without asking.
Chill, man.
You got to ask without asking.
I'm going to say it like this. If you were from London.
And you could pick any team because there's no NFL.
You're in Europe, right? So to me.
The Jaguars?
No. Because they sound British. I say the Jaguars have been winning. The
Jaguars?
So, no, this is what I'm thinking, right? This is where my thought process went. If you're from Europe, right, you have to pick a team that is easy for you to go see.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Because it's easier for you to go to any fucking team on the East Coast.
He's deflecting.
Listen.
He's deflecting.
No, because this is me being honest. I'm not deflecting nothing. The East Coast is a lot of fucking teams. A lot. All the way up from New England, all the way down to the Miami Dolphins. You can pick any of those. To pick a West Coast team or a Central team would probably be a bitch for you to go to the game ever. Bread-wise. Let's say you're not, I
saw Broncos fans. I saw plenty of Broncos fans in London. Plenty.
Well,
there are plenty.
That's not what I would do. You asked me what I would do.
I'm asking, and you haven't answered me yet.
If I was from London, and I could pick a team right now, who would I pick?
Who, big dogs? Who?
Washington.
You'd be a Commanders fan?
I'd be a Commanders fan. I would be. I like Debo. I like.
Is that where
Jay
you're gonna
Daniels.
pivot?
No, I'm not saying. I'm not pivoting.
You're gonna go to the Commanders.
Look, I don't even think we said
you're
this.
You're gonna leave the Jets and you're gonna go to the Commanders.
You said the Ravens. I don't even want to hear that.
You're gonna go to the Commanders.
We were on the thing and you were here talking about
you're gonna buy the Commanders.
No, listen, man. Yes.
You're gonna go to Jaden Daniels and them boys.
If I were.
And Bill across Key Merritt.
Yeah, I like Bill. I like JD5. I like Terry McLaurin.
He's calling him JD5.
I like JD5.
He doesn't even know who he is, and he's got a nickname for him.
No one's fucking calling Justin Fields JF7. Who's gonna say that, bro? No, I'm just being honest. I love the team. They're my team. This is my team, right? But I like the Commanders, man. I like the Commanders, bro.
Now we know. We know. He's that. You ever see that meme where it's Squidward looking at Patrick and
out the window?
It's you.
It's gonna be Cody looking at Jaden Daniels and Bill.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Just walking away.
No, that was you looking at Lamar and Derrick Henry.
Oh man.
Now listen, and
it was more so for the jerseys. See, that's the thing. If I'm gonna pivot for a team,
but then you're not a fan.
I'm not a fan of the Ravens.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, okay, so you're saying since you're coming from London, you also got to pick the colors.
Listen, If the only team that I would pivot to, is the Seattle Seahawks. That is it. Realistically, I lived in Seattle. I love the colors.
Okay.
I used to love Sean Alexander. He used to be my favorite fucking running back. But that's the only team that I would pivot to because I have ties to Seattle. I was a huge Legion of Boom fan. I was big on Russell Wilson. I was on top, So there was. I have a Russell Wilson Seahawks jersey.
Okay.
Sue me! Sue me!
That's a good jersey to have, though. That's a Super Bowl jersey.
Sue me.
Come on, there's nothing wrong with that.
So
I have other jerseys.
Marshawn Lynch. Seahawks were.
I don't have other NFL jerseys of other teams, but I have NBA.
I don't have that jersey anymore. I might have even given it to my aunt, who absolutely adores Russell Wilson. Not for his talent, but simply just because she thinks he's super handsome.
There you go.
But she's all over the place because she also thinks Jay-Z is very handsome.
So, maybe she doesn't know. Maybe she doesn't know what kind of guy she likes. Then those are two very different people right there.
Really
Russell Wilson and Jay-Z. That's two separate categories. There's no Venn diagram.
There's nothing that connects
them.
Other than Sierra, because I think she might be on Rock Nation. Other than that. All right. So what's the next game?
I think those are the good games, right?
Texans. So wait. We're not done with Sunday. So Rams, Jags.
I don't know how I feel about it. Jags were on a run, but then they lost. I like the Rams, but I think
Puka's out.
Right?
It sucked. My man was on his revenge tour.
I know, man. On his.
It's a lot of injuries.
But that's the London one too.
After we run down these next couple games, there's a lot of injuries, bro.
There is a lot of injuries.
Should we run them down, or is that too much?
Let's see if I can find a little Google really.
See if you can find them out while I run the rest of these games down.
All right, go ahead.
Then we've got Patriots and Titans. The Patriots are playing well, and that pisses me off. How does it make you feel?
I wouldn't say they're playing well. I'd say they're playing better than expected.
You don't think they're playing well? They're out here putting up points on teams, brother. Drake May looks good. Yeah. Drake May had 300.
Drake May throws a pretty ball. Can I say that?
Drake May looks good, man. Stephon Diggs got them boys. Stephon Diggs can't score a touchdown to save his life, but he'll give you 80-something fucking yards or whatever. He'll catch the ball. All right. So it's like, what do you mean, bro? Like,
I got this major list right.
Hold on. Is our fandom keeping us from saying that the Patriots are a good team?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted the truth. I just wanted the truth.
That's the truth.
I just wanted the truth because the Patriots are a good team.
Yeah, they're not a bad team. They're not. They lost a lot of running backs, and they rely on what Stephon Diggs does when he is active. I feel like,
but they're well coached.
They are.
They're well coached. They look like they know what they want to do. No. Hunter Henry's a good pickup, solid guy.
No, without a doubt, they're in a better. The world is in a better position than us. So I don't. When I say that I can't say they're a good team. It's not because I want to compare them to us. But I'm just saying that it's the rivalry, bro.
Okay. Well, then we got Dolphins Browns. That game's gonna be shitty.
Yeah, I agree.
Raiders Chiefs. I think it's a divisional game, but I don't think the Raiders got anything for the Chiefs. And if I'm being honest with you, I think the Chiefs are starting to kick up a little bit.
Yeah, they might be.
I think the Chiefs are starting to figure some stuff out. It looks like how do I put it? They are 100% relying on Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Right? But what I will say this, Patrick Mahomes to me is exactly what you want. Patrick Mahomes has what Tom Brady has. Right?
Yeah.
So what made Tom Brady so great? Because Tom Brady didn't have the craziest arm or anything like that. Tom Brady was a ridiculous leader, right? Football savant, could pick defenses apart. But
he made though.
But he made niggas better. He made guys that normally would have went on the other team and just been or whatever. He made Julian Edelman a Hall of Famer. Yeah. Let's be fucking honest. You understand what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes has that.
Yeah.
He has the ability to make the dude's a magician, bro.
Mm-hmm. He really is.
The dude did a spin move in the pocket and then did you see that play?
Yeah.
What? I was like, wait, what? My man, whoop, doop, bang.
That was crazy.
And then threw it effortlessly like it was whoop, just a little. And like, I'm like, nah, he is amazing. And he makes those guys better. Jalen Hurts doesn't make anybody better.
They were just already good.
They're just already good, right?
I'd say Jared Goff makes people better. Amon Ra is good, but I think that he's made nobody receivers.
Who?
Well, like,
I don't think Jared Goff makes anybody better.
I think he made Jameson Williams a lot better than he was.
No. I think the offensive scheme is just make Jameson Williams, and he's super fast.
How about what's his name? How about Matt Stafford? I think Matt Stafford
makes you better. I think Matt Stafford's one of those guys that makes you better as a team. Yeah, for sure.
So look, right here really quick, I got this open major injury list. So DeMarcado, Cardinals, got hurt. Marvin Harrison Jr. is hurt. Cooper Rush left the Ravens game, and Tyler Huntley came in the game, which is kind of rough. Mike Gesicki got hurt from the Bengals. And then Trey Hendrickson, the guy that was fighting for a contract this whole year, was ruled out of this game with a back injury.
Wow.
David Njoku did not return to the second half of the Browns.
I saw that
with
hit.
A knee injury.
I saw that hit.
Yep.
I saw that hit, and I was like, damn, they hit Njoku hard in that. Njoku's a big fucking dude, too.
Yeah, he is, bro.
But he got hit on that play.
But you know what?
He came right out after that play, right? Was that the play?
Yeah, and he didn't go back in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
so
he got
probably
hit hard.
dealing with something else.
Yeah.
Blake Corum, like you said, didn't play. Puka Nacua returned in the second half after suffering an ankle injury.
Oh, Puka Nacua came back that game?
Yeah, he did, apparently.
That dude's a fucking animal.
Yeah, he is, bro. Quantez Stiggers to the Jets and Cam Jones. And then Garrett Wilson said that after the loss, he was dealing with an injury.
Yeah, did you see the hit at the end of the game? It was that out route.
I had turned it off by then.
Two different fans.
I had turned it off.
Two different type of fans. I'll die with the ship. I'm watching it. My eyes are bleeding. Watching it. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm on that floating door. I'm never letting go, Jack. I'm never letting go. I'm waiting for help to come.
Ridiculous.
Yo,
but yeah. So it was end of the game, and it was like he did an out route. Boom. Went out, sent it out, and Justin Fields obviously holding the ball. If Justin Fields would have got the ball out 2 seconds earlier, Garrett Wilson would have been able to catch it and then run. But because Justin Fields held it so long, Garrett Wilson was catching it basically coming out of bounds. Player, forgot. Was it Sutton? No, not Surtain. Might have been Surtain.
That
hit him.
Yeah.
Might have been Surtain that hit him, and then you saw Garrett Wilson like lay there for a second. I thought he had a concussion. Because the way it looked, like his hand almost went like this. Like it looked like, you know how someone gets hit real quick and look, they get concussed? You know.
Yeah,
you've been concussed plenty of times.
Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, don't do that. I've seen.
What did I do?
I've seen Tua do that. Tua did that little shit.
Yeah.
See, that shit like that.
Yeah, so when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, he concussed. But I'm like, and then also, think about it, bro.
Yeah.
If you're a receiver or a running back, or whatever, right? And you take a hard hit, right? Let's be real. The next, you might not. I'm hurt. I don't know if I want to play. He might not even be that hurt. He might just be hurt enough to be like, man, fuck these niggas, y'all. Like
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean, he could.
That must be rough, bro. Imagine being out there, bro. You're running all game. You're getting 3 targets.
They play Carolina next week.
And I don't even think we're gonna win that game.
In MetLife.
Stephen A. Smith said that the Jets gonna go 0 that the Jets could go 0-16. Did you hear him say that?
No. I did not hear that.
Did you hear him say that?
I'm glad I didn't hear him say that.
Did you hear him say that?
Listen, I want to mention 2 more names that really pop out to me on this list. Honorable mentions, I guess you could say, are Fred Warner and Darius Slay.
Mm-hmm.
The big one to me is Egbuka was ruled out with a hamstring injury.
I mean, that's tough, man, because in that same light, Baker Moneymaker's MVP right now.
Oh no, he's nuts right now.
He's MVP right now.
I got people texting my phone like, "Yo, I hope that you're really watching Tampa Bay football right now." Because
you want to know somebody.
Dog.
You want to know somebody who throws a really good ball. Baker Mayfield throws a nice ball, yo.
You let him get some strength under it.
Baker Mayfield throws a nice ball. I've always been a Baker hater.
Right. I thought you were gonna say the other way. I was about to be on your ass. I'd be like, you were about to always say you were a Baker what?
I've always been a Baker hater. And it's mostly, and it's not because I didn't think he could play. It's just because me personally, I'm a fan of the big quarterback.
Right.
I like the big 6'3" guy that can, that can do everything.
And he's not that.
And he's not that. He's not your typical quarterback. But hey, man, he has found a home over there in Tampa.
Yeah, they love him there.
They love him in Tampa, and he's you can tell that he's comfortable. He is confident, and he's playing.
He gets in your fucking face if you hit him the wrong way,
and
bro.
And you know what, man? I'm almost positive, and I'm not in that locker room, and I don't know anybody in that locker room, but I think those guys like playing for Baker.
Yeah, you got to.
I think those guys.
I think he's that leader. That leader that you're talking about?
I think Baker makes guys better too. I think because think about it if you're at work. If you see your boss working as hard as you are,
right.
Not saying that Baker's their boss, but we all know that the quarterback position
leader
is whatever, right?
Yeah.
So if you see your boss or whatever working that hard at work, you're gonna be like, oh shit, and that's gonna make you better. That's gonna make you whatever. So it's the same thing. It's like, yo, if you imagine being a running back or a wide receiver and you get hit a little bit too hard and your quarterback is running from the freaking other side of the field talking shit like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's going to get you hyped. That's going to get you like, this guy's running through walls and shit. Like, what do you need me to do? How do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I agree.
But that's tough, though. With Igbuka? Igbuka. Okay, so it's EGBU.
Yeah, EGBUKA.
Okay.
Igbuka. Emeka Egbuka.
That's tough, him being out, because now that's Mike Evans gone, Chris Godwin's gone.
He was their go-to receiver.
So now he's dealing with Shepard, Cade Otton, Rashad White, and he's still gonna go out there and win a game.
Well, he couldn't. He'll probably run into the edge of headbutting someone like
he's playing the Lions.
Week
7.
He might not have that wiggle room then. I mean, listen, we'll see, bro.
I mean, did the Lions didn't look great against the Chiefs?
They did.
You think the Lions look great?
I wouldn't say they looked bad. I think the Chiefs looked great. I think that I would say that I can't leave that and say that.
I just watched the Lions put up 40 points 2 weeks in a row.
Well, the Chiefs' defense, I think, doesn't get as much credit as it probably deserves because of the stardom that takes over their offense. But the Chiefs have a good defense still.
They've got guys like Chanel. You can name one guy on their defense. Two.
Because
Chris Jones and Trent McDuffie.
Yeah.
What else? Who else can you name?
I can't. It doesn't mean they're bad.
There's a couple dudes on that Lions side of the ball, right? That we're supposed to be able to name.
There's a lot of defenses that are good.
Branch,
I can't name their whole
Hutchinson,
whatever though.
But I'm just saying, like
Minnesota has a great
like
defense.
The Chiefs
I
are
can't name all of them.
Okay. If I had to compare a football team to a basketball team, you know what the Chiefs are like to me? They're like the Spurs.
Yep, I knew you were gonna say it.
They're like the Spurs, right? Where it's like, the Spurs, right? Manu Ginobili, Boris Diaw. I'm thinking about the days that freaking Bruce Bowen, like guys that have won championships. Robert Horry, but you're like whatever. I feel like the Chiefs is a bunch of them fuckers, right? That guys that are never gonna be necessarily Hall of Famers or stuff like that, but they're just really good and solid.
The job done.
And and it's like, cause that linebacker Chanel, I'm watching this guy. I'm like, he's everywhere. I'm like, this guy Pro Bowler?
Yeah. That's how I feel watching Denver's defense, honestly. Can I tell you that? They have a bunch of young guys that are fast to the ball. They get all over every running back that comes their way. It doesn't matter if it's the Jets or whoever. And they're all young guys, so you don't know any other names, but they play good football.
Yeah, but even with the Broncos, I can name some guys. Franklin St. Myers used to be a Jet, right?
Yeah.
Freaking Surtain, right? Like they've got some names over there. Like the Chiefs. The Chiefs are, I don't know. That defense, the way it's built, but it's like.
Can we look at their defense?
Bro, you're going to be able to name two guys, Chris Jones and McDuffie.
Let's see. Chris Jones, I know.
Karlaftis?
I'm looking at it. Trent McDuffie. Now, Nick Bolton, I had heard of. Drew Tranquil, I had heard of.
You only heard of them because
they have like interesting names.
No. You've heard of them because the Chiefs win a lot. So obviously we watch football with the commentators, but these aren't names that like. That's what I'm saying. They're like the Spurs, bro.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like
there's if you no household names in there.
If you're basketball, you're gonna know who Boris Diaw is, but you don't. Whatever. That's just because you know basketball. We know football, so we're gonna know who Drew Tranquil is. But if I said Drew Tranquil
to a regular,
who the hell is that?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I don't know the Chiefs, man, but the Lions to me, it should have been a better game. I expected the Lions to come out and do more. It looks like they couldn't do anything for real, like consistently the way they wanted to.
I agree. I don't disagree with you that they disappointed this week. I just think that I wouldn't say, look, did they give the same game they usually do? No.
So you're giving the Lions over the Buccaneers easy then? You're not even thinking about it?
I am thinking about it. No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's going to be a good game. But they're playing the Chargers, though.
No, they're not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong week. I'm wild. Because you had me looking at Detroit's schedule. Okay, so I don't know, man.
And then
that's going to be a great game.
So the only three games that were left. So we already said Raiders and Chiefs. It would be Giants, Broncos, Commanders, Cowboys, and then Buccaneers, Lions. So out of all those games, if you're going to ask me which ones I'm excited to watch, I said Colts and Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Bucks and Lions. I'm interested to see what the Giants will do with the Broncos. Right? Just out of curiosity.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Just out of curiosity.
I'm not mad at that.
And I think Commanders and Cowboys would be a good game. Always a divisional game. And the Cowboys like to put up points. And in football, that shit's entertaining.
George Pickens is playing his ass off.
Great pickup from me.
He's playing his ass off, I gotta say. So I think
would he be playing his ass off if CeeDee Lamb was still healthy? Do you think that George Pickens would still be?
No, but not because he's not talented. Because the offense would not scheme the same volume to him.
So now that's tough though because George Pickens is a number one. Is he a number one receiver? Can we look at George?
On a lot of teams.
On a lot of teams, he's a number one receiver. So now, if you're George Pickens, right? What do you say to yourself? Because
I'm gonna play my ass off as hard as I can right now, and if someone else gives me another offer, I'm there.
Who has first dibs? It's Cowboys, though, right? Cowboys got first dibs.
I'd say so, yeah, because they're giving.
They got him. They got him They got him out of a trade.
Yeah. For like a.
Which means that they also have. Because George Pickens, this is his third year in the league, right? This is his fourth year.
Mm-hmm.
So he may still be under that rookie contract kind of thing.
Yeah, so then he's gonna have to get paid.
But what I'm trying to say is that he's gonna have to get paid, but I believe the way it works is that the Cowboys are able to offer him the most money.
Yeah, but they also just didn't want to pay this guy.
But we also know. But we know that why they don't want to play Micah. They don't want to play Micah because Jerry Jones is more worried on the offense than he is on the defense. I think that's obvious. I think that's kind of how he's run the team for years now. So it's like...
Okay, he's on his rookie contract right now.
Exactly, like I thought.
Pittsburgh, he signed a 4-year, $6 million contract, including a $2 million signing bonus and $3 million guaranteed.
Okay.
So that ends this year.
Right.
2025 would be the last of that.
Right, so he's going to be a free agent, but I believe, like I said, it's kind of like in basketball. Like if you draft a guy in basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
you can then offer him more so than another team could or whatever. But if you draft that guy and you trade that guy while he's still under that contract,
right,
that goes those draft rights and all that those things. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm trying to do layman's terms in a way so like everybody can kind of understand. The way I believe it works is that like you almost get the rights to him also.
Yeah.
So it's like we can
first dibs.
Yeah, like we can offer you the most because we had this concept more so than if you just got him on the free agency or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Like so that's why I asked if they got him as a trade or something because that would.
That's the end of the show.
Damn, we've been hooping.
Yeah, we've been hooping.
That's because we didn't have any structure today. When we don't have structure, we just go.
Yeah, we just keep talking.
We just kind of go.
It's all right, bro. Listen, but I agree with you.
But so that's why I think that the Cowboys can offer him. But if they do, you're gonna have CeeDee, you're gonna have George Pickens. Like those wide receivers are greedy.
They're supposed to be the greediest position in football.
Jordan Addison's really good, but he's not Justin Jefferson, right?
Mm-hmm.
T. Higgins is really good, but he's not Jamar Chase.
George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, if fully healthy, could be the best top two, best duo receiver that any NFL team has right now.
What's the best duo right now?
Them. If CeeDee's healthy, them.
Better than Jamar Chase and T. Higgins?
Yeah. Because they have a better quarterback throwing them the ball.
Oh, you're putting that into perspective.
You have to.
Joe Burrow's there. Joe Burrow is there.
I'm not
healthy.
I'm not a big T. Higgins guy. I'm not. I'm gonna say the way that I've seen George Pickens be what he is right now, if everybody was fully healthy, now that I've seen what I've seen, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Better than A.J. Brown, Devontae. Better than any combo of receivers you have in Tampa Bay. I think the only one that might be able to compete that would be, if fully healthy, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua. That's a combo. You want to talk about a combo? That's a
dangerous combo.
That's a heavy combo.
That's a dangerous combo because you got one guy that's like an all-purpose in Puka, and then you have a route demon in Devontae with ridiculous hands.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
I think that has to be it. There's no one else competing with that list, bro. Look at the flags really quick. There's nobody else competing with that list. If fully healthy, you can't even put Tua and Jalen Waddle on that list. You can't.
Like with Tyreek?
Yeah, Tyreek, Jalen Waddle?
No, I don't think so.
There you go.
Mike Evans and Chris Godwin?
It's hard. I'm going to say no. Not anymore. They were. Not anymore.
All right.
But listen, this is a long one. Let's hop through this fantasy really quick of next week.
All right.
And then we'll see where this takes us, bro.
Do it up, bro. I'm thinking about when I'm gonna go eat. Is there Chipotle around here, bro?
The one in Bloomfield is the closest one. The one we went to.
That wasn't far the last time.
It's like 10 minutes. Not that bad.
Or do I go to the one that's in Clifton? I need something good.
Well, that would be on the way to your crib.
Which one?
Clifton, no?
Yeah, but that one's in Route 3.
I don't know where you live. I just know it's in Clifton.
Do you know the?
Yeah, I know the area.
Chipotle and Route. Do you know the Chipotle on Route 3?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's it. I'm just saying that would be the one.
Yeah.
That I would have to go to.
So let's see. Week 7. Box score. How do we do this? Okay, so we'd have to do it like this. Okay, so since technically it's still week 6, it doesn't show like the same fantasy screen, so you have to go to like that other screen. So
yeah.
I got that right here, right?
It's like it won't really show us the matchups.
Yeah. So this is the best you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So me 4-1 against Noel 2-3, who you just played.
Yep. I'm gonna win that one.
I should. I mean, look, Ladd McConkey against Indy is going to be tough. Jamar Chase against Pittsburgh could be harder. Rashad White against Detroit could be harder. But Breece Hall against Carolina might be easier. Pat Mahomes playing against a divisional rival, Las Vegas, could probably. Oh, that's kind of fire. Look, you see, like, it shows you which players have the advantage. You see that? I didn't know that one right there.
We're learning.
Hold
you guys
on
are fucked.
Okay, so how many check marks I got? I got 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yo, bro, let me get Breeze, bro. I need Breeze, bro.
This.
So give me Michael Carter then.
So relax, bro. Let's go through this.
I'll give you Michael Carter for Zach Ertz.
This actually has me projected losing.
I was projected to lose too against Noel.
There you go.
But his team is shit.
There you go. I'm gonna plead the fifth on mine, but there you go. You said you got me.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, for sure. We'll talk about this after, bro, because I am interested in that trade. So here we go. We got Joe 0-5. I think he might win his first game this week.
Against me?
No.
He's playing me. In Raw We Trust. He's playing me next week.
No, I think this week isn't over, right? So this is really week 6. I think he's about to be 1-5 when he plays you. You following? Because you're about to be 5-1.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So right now, it's just, but I think right now before he plays you,
I'm not losing to a 1-5.
I mean, hey, you never know.
I'm not.
So it looks like he has. It looks like they have him winning also, projected 124. Oh, but do you have any injured people in your starting roster right
Don't worry, it's just not going to stay that way.
All right, listen, I'm just saying.
I always make adjustments.
It looks like he has projected 124 where you're only projected 93 points. So maybe it could be because they don't have the projection for James Cook. He hasn't played yet this week.
That's all.
That's all it is.
And because Blake Corum is in my starting lineup right now, and Blake Corum isn't going to be in my starting lineup.
Yeah,
so
he's projected 5 points right now.
Exactly.
Which is kind of crazy. So
I'm not worried about that.
Other than that, I mean, look, Jaden Daniels could have a hard game against. He could have a good game against Dallas, where Achane could have a hard game against Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Mason could have a bad game against Philly. And AJ Brown could have a bad game against Minnesota. This is an interesting one. I definitely like your matchup with Amon-Ra against Tampa Bay, and George Pickens against Washington, and Romeo Doubs against Arizona. This is a hard one. This is going to be a close one. I don't want to say that you're going to lose to Joey. I think he's going to... What we were talking about, I think he's going to come in last place. My punishment is going to be a Peter Pan costume. This one coming up.
Okay.
That's the decision.
And it has to be worn where?
I don't know. We might... I feel like I wore it at the draft, so if someone else has to wear it somewhere else, they're going to be like, oh, but Cody only wore it at the draft. So I'm hoping someone is like a good sport and just goes and does it somewhere public, so we could have a little more fun with it. But I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This one's also a little harder because I think the Bills have a bye next week, and so do the Ravens. No, I'm sorry. The Bills don't have a bye next week. I think they already had one. But it looks like Ronnie's projected to smack him. So I guess we'll see, bro. They have a lot of more advantages as far as matchup-wise. Jalen Warren against Cincinnati could have a great game. And unfortunately, Rico Dowdle against the Jets could have a good game. It looks like it might be a thing. Brian Thomas will keep on doing nothing against the Rams. And then he has 2 Falcon players, Drake London and Kyle Pitts, playing against San Francisco. I think this one is going to be closer, but he has Puka Nacua still in his starting lineup, so I don't know what he's going to do. Or he came back in the game, so I'm assuming Puka Nacua, if he came back in the game last game, that he's going to play.
I got Kevin
next week, right? Kelvin.
I like his team. Better. I'm looking at it here.
I'm going to say Ronnie.
Okay.
I also want to point out that this guy made his team name. I picked Cade Otton.
Cotton.
And
I picked Cotton.
And he doesn't even fucking have a ton on his team anymore. So it's really just a shame.
Yeah.
This is Caillou against Albert. Oh, they're playing each other again. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I think they played each other already one time. Oh, it just took me all the way back because I clicked one button wrong. We fucking it up, man. 102-94. You got Alvin Kamara playing against Chicago. He could have. How do you feel about Chicago's defense? You think they're worth being worried about?
think the Saints need to worry about any defense. They're not that good.
Yeah, I guess so. Jalen Waddle could get shut down in Cleveland, though. I think Jacoby Myers against Kansas City might be a problem.
His team is kind of mid, and I would also start A.J. Barner over Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I think Mark Andrews is a hard start, especially with Tyler Huntley under the helm. I think that you might have to pivot on that one.
Well, I say that, and this isn't to give anybody tips, but if you read or if you just follow teams, A.J. Barner is the top guy over there in Seattle, tight end wise. And they are actively more and more, if you're watching, he's getting more and more involved in the offense. So he's going to be big time for them. It's literally Jackson Smith and Jigba and like A.J. Barner over there.
Could
you
pull up his fantasy numbers, A.J. Barner?
Right
here. So go down the list. Could I hear what they are? A.J. Barner.
He had 10 points last week. All right, so
I'm curious.
So week 1 he had 1.2.
Okay.
But week 2 10.8.
Mm-hmm.
Week 3 3.3. But week 4 12.2. Week 5 24.3. Week 6 10.1. So like I'm saying, he's upticking.
He's a rookie?
Is he a rookie? It's something like that.
I feel like I've never heard that name before.
Second year.
Interesting.
Yeah, I pay attention, bro.
So maybe he becomes like a flex option type of thing. Something.
I would drop him in my flex. I would probably take Mark Andrews out, drop in A.J. Barner,
and then you get room for someone else in your flex spot.
Right.
All right. Well, in that case, I think I got. If he doesn't do that, I think I got Caillou this round.
I like Albert's team better.
All right.
I think Albert has more of a chance.
If he doesn't start Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I mean, he's listening. He knows not to start Mark Andrews. Without me even saying it, not to start Mark Andrews.
Remember the guy that
stop that. Like, Mark Andrews wasn't even doing all that with Lamar Jackson on the thing. Like, what makes you think that, like, no.
All right.
It's a young guys league, man.
It is, man.
These young guys, man.
Yeah,
you gotta catch them while they're hot. You gotta catch these young guys before there's tape on them and shit. Before like teams get too,
they figure you out a little bit. I'm gonna tell you, I think that the league has figured out names like Keon Coleman. I feel like he doesn't get a lot of space.
I think Keon Coleman was never that good to begin with.
Nah, I think he was supposed to be a lot better. They kind of like assumed that he was gonna fill this role. But anyway, look, I was gonna say this. You know who they haven't caught on tape yet that I love watching him play? A young guy, Matthew Golden, Green Bay Packers. He is number 0.
Mm-hmm.
He's all over the place,
he's
bro.
Nice. He's nice.
He's super nice.
But what made you Because you drafted Keon Coleman.
I did draft Keon Coleman.
Why? What stood out? I want to know what stood out to people that Keon Coleman. When did Keon Coleman? Because he's he's on the taller side, but he's only like 6'3".
I'm gonna tell you what it is. The truth. And we got 2 more games left, but I'll say it's
his personality.
Quick. No. As far as Bills receivers go, more often than not, I choose Khalil Shakir. Right? And I was speaking to my friend Aiden. Shout out to Aiden. He's a Buffalo fan. And he said, it looks like in preseason, Keon Coleman will be leaning towards the wide receiver 1 position, filling that gap for Amari Cooper. I said, all right. And I just went with my gut in that moment. I could have took Shakir or Keon Coleman, and I went Coleman.
Well, I'm happy I got Shakir
this way around. That's a pickup right there.
Well, the thing with the Bills too, and which makes it hard, is they spread the ball around.
They do very evenly.
So it's for fantasy wise. I was listening to who's this guy on fantasy now?
What guy?
He has his own show. What is his name?
Field Yates.
Yeah. He's got the long hair now.
Long hair, yeah.
Yeah. And he was basically saying like shit like that, like that the Bills are kind of hard to gauge because they spread the ball so much that it's like, a lot of their receivers are pretty much no better than like flex options.
Yeah.
Like you putting Keon Coleman as your starter, you're gonna die. I couldn't do that with Khalil Shakir either.
The only one I feel comfortable with, honestly, is Dalton Kincaid. So
Dalton Kincaid, yeah, he's the only one because he's gonna get 4 or 5 maybe receptions, maybe a touchdown or something. But Keon Coleman will have.
And I'm offering them to you, and you're saying no. So
well, it's not that I'm saying no because we gotta make the right package. We gotta do the right thing here.
Oh man, no, it's fast.
Because I need a running back.
Okay, really quick. Let's get to these last two.
Right.
Last two. Obi and Brandon. It looks like Brandon has very good matchups. He has receivers going against Jacksonville, Cincinnati, and Washington, which would probably be
What's
good.
the name of OBC again?
Ashton 316.
Yeah, there you go.
Going against Saquon D's nuts.
Right. Let me see.
I don't like Jalen Hurts in Minnesota, and I don't like Austin Gentry in Kansas City. I don't like 18 against the Rams, but I do like Devontae Adams in Jacksonville. Rashee Rice will come back, so that'll be fun. And then Travis Kelce against Las Vegas, a divisional game. Could go either way. They'll probably guard Travis Kelce.
Yo, you guys are over here hoarding picks, bro.
What you mean?
Like Ja'Cory, Merritt, Woody Marks, Darren Waller, all these guys just sitting on benches and shit like that. You guys are hoarding. And as the commissioner, you need to do a better job of making sure that guys aren't hoarding picks. There should be guys that should be sitting on waivers right now, but they're not. They're sitting on people's benches collecting dust.
That's what a bench is, though.
Nah, that's what a bench is. I need a running back.
That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. Don't make it about me and what I'm doing as the commissioner. You're trying to say, hey, it's your fault I need a running back.
I need a running back. Bad.
Listen, I think overall, this one's pretty easy to me. I think give me Brandon on this one.
Yeah, I'll take Brandon.
And then Petey plays Alex.
Petey's got a good team.
Petey's going to be 4-2. Going against neighbors think I'm selling dope, 3-2. I don't know if Alex is going to win this week. He may. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check on that. But listen, Njigba's an animal. I can see Garrett Wilson. If his injury is good, playing against Carolina might be
Ibuka's
easy.
done, so Ibuka's out.
Yeah, so that'll be
for
hard
Petey. So Petey's got to have to plug in a Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
I would say that's his best option because you're not going to put in Josh Downs. I doubt that.
You got to put in.
So you're going to put in Cortland Sutton for Igukba.
Fannin didn't have a bad game this week. Fannin had put up like 12 or something like that.
Fannon's a rookie. He's gonna have a good game this year.
You switch out that Mason Taylor.
Well, actually no. Well, Fannin now is gonna start, right? Because Njoku's out.
Exactly. So you take out that Mason Taylor, you put in that Fannin, you take out Ibuka, you throw in either.
He did already too. He already put in Fannin.
So there you go.
This guy's not playing. Petey. What are you doing right now?
He's hoping and praying.
Are you watching right now as we're doing it? How are you watching live right now?
He's refreshing as we're scrolling.
How are you watching live?
I honestly think because his bench doesn't really give him a lot to offer. I think Alex's bench. Alex has also lost Malik Neighbors.
Pete's really top.
Lost Amarian Hampton and lost George Kittle. So Alex's team, Neighbors think I'm selling dope, is extremely.
Oh shit! Rashee Rice doesn't have the SSPD by him anymore.
No, he comes back.
Sniggity snaps.
He comes back. So, I think
sniggity snaps.
Unless one of Petey's bench options can perform a miracle, I think give me Alex on this one.
I think so. I think give me Alex too. Just because the Harold Fannin thing, it was a good game, but against Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Minnesota's got a good defense.
They do.
So, I don't know about that. This kid's a rookie, Harold Fannin, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so, yeah.
For like 1 or 2 years. So, it's like, with the rookie quarterback, not saying that he won't get, but I don't see him getting like, yeah.
It's hard, bro.
And then Garrett Wilson, we don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, I don't see Petey winning because he's going to have to plug in Cortland Sutton or a Josh Downs. Right?
I'd imagine he probably goes Sutton on that one.
Well, no, but that's the thing. Garrett Wilson's hurt as well. If Garrett Wilson doesn't play, he's going to... Because right now, starting, he has Ibuka and Wilson. Mm-hmm. They're both hurt. Yeah. Which means that he's going to have to touch that bench.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah. I think I got... Yeah. I don't think...
The name Wilson is associated...
That was my phone. Sorry, it was listening to you.
Jesus Christ.
That's my Android phone.
But yeah, I think unfortunately, I think Petey might lose that one.
Yeah. Well, listen, man.
Shit.
I'm glad that I'm glad that we figured it out this week, guys. Got you back on the pod, you know. And as always, listen, that was a long one.
That was a long. It might get broken.
It might get split into two. That one might definitely be like just the games and then that, because the whole beginning part, it was long for sure. But nonetheless, like and subscribe, because we say that now. And thanks for always watching. And I'll see you.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Oof.
Give it to me.
Good.